Hello again. I expect that many viewers, upon hearing of the tragic event in the Norwegian capital last night, immediately played that well-known and popular pastime, guess the ethnicity of the perpetrator. Who on earth would hate homosexuals so much that he would take an automatic weapon to a gay bar and then start shooting folk in the head? This is a tricky one. Perhaps we can have a guess by recalling what I said yesterday about some of the ways in which violent crimes and murders carried out by foreigners and immigrants tend to differ from those committed by British people and those whose heritage lies in other European countries rather than Africa or the Middle East. To recap, I said that murders in Britain were usually committed against somebody personally known to the attacker. Generally, they took place in the home rather than a public place, and were usually committed one at a time, and not as a rule by gunfire. In this case, with two deaths in a bar of people whose names were unknown to the killer, who was using a gun, all the indications are that this was an attack by a foreigner. So it proved, for the gunman was an Iranian asylum-seeker who had been granted Norwegian citizenship. These murders are eerily reminiscent of the two gay men who were killed in Sligo in the Irish Republic in April. These were dreadful murders, motivated also by a hatred of gay men. The victims suffered the most awful mutilations. I won't describe what was done to them. The man charged with the crimes may be seen in the thumbnail to this video. He is supposedly 22 years old, but probably a good deal older. And of course, he's another asylum seeker from the Middle East. His name is Yusuf Balani. The difficulty about all this is that although we in the West are madly keen on sodomy and so on, people from Africa and the Middle East often find it disgusting. And in Iran, for instance, it carries a death penalty and men are actually hanged for going to bed with each other. This is why I wasn't all that surprised to learn that the man who shot those gays in Oslo was Iranian. We remember too that posters appear in the London borough of Tower Hamlets from time to time, warning that the area is a gay-free zone. Muslims in general are not at all keen on this kind of thing. This poses a difficulty for left-wing and liberal types because they want to love both refugees and gay people, but find it a bit awkward when the two groups don't get on all that well together. By the way, a new 50p piece has been released this month to coincide with Gay Pride. It shows a rainbow flag with the slogan Unity, Visibility, Equality. I can see that there will be more cultural clashes of this kind as more and more asylum seekers from the Middle East find that homosexuality is so openly practiced in Europe. I sometimes think that liberals don't always think through the consequences of their half-baked ideas.